Hi girls, good morning. So it's been our tradition this week to start the class with a tongue twister. And I brought a new one. This time it's here at the bottom. Let's practice it. Remember to pause the video after my reading and practice the tongue twister 3 times. Kitty caught the kitten in the kitchen. Kitty caught the kitten in the kitchen. Now it's your turn to practice 3 times. Okay, now we'll review the compare and contrast technique. We already worked with it, so it's not new. And for this test, I asked for help. His name is Javier, and he has a very difficult task in front of him. He needs to decide which robot he wants, on the right or on the left. So he decides to use the technique of comparing and contrasting. So what does it mean to compare? When we compare two things, we look for similarities. Let's look for similarities between these two robots. Well, they have head, body, and arms. That's their similarity. What about the differences? One robot likes to move. The other has wheels. What else? Well, this robot has a cord, and this one uses battery. So, which other differences or similarities do you girls see on this picture? So, that's the technique of comparing and contrasting. It's practically looking for similarities and for differences. Okay, you can compare and contrast different things like the size, the shape, the price, and so on. Okay, girls, so let's continue with the next activity. To continue talking about compare and contrasting, you will need to work with page 80. But before you read the story about the night animals in the forest, I want to explain some vocabulary words you may have. So we will have a word that is moth. Here is the picture of a moth. Well, it's just one type of this insect. Then we have firefly. It's literally they're flies with a fire. They're very pretty insects that we can observe in the night. Then we have not so pleasant insects that are mosquitoes. Then we have night animal, that is bat, and an owl. Both of them are predators, and this three picture represent the prey. So what's your task, girls? It's on the page 80. You will need to read the story about the insects and who feeds on them, and answer these two questions. For these two questions, you'll need to answer with a sentence. And when you're done with that, you'll need to fill in the blanks in number 3, 4, and 5. And in this case, you're going to write down only one word in each space. How this exercise is related to the topic? Well, you will be seeing the differences between the bats and owls and how they're alike. Well, that's it for today, girls. I'll see you with the next video next week. Enjoy your Thursday. Love you. Bye.